The Visit is a 2015 found footage horror film directed by M. Night Shyamalan. It stars some people, such as Olivia DeJonge and Ed Oxenbould. Hopefully I'm saying their names right. It received mixed reviews, with some calling it his silliest and most ridiculous film since The Happening, while others called it one of his best films since The Sixth Sense. What did I think? Well, let's find out. The plot of this film revolves around two siblings, Becca and Tyler, who were both played by Olivia DeJonge and Ed Oxenbould, who are on their way to visit their grandparents way out in the country, which they have not seen due to the estranged relationship they had with their mother. So once they get there, they start to notice some bizarre behavior on their part. Things take a more disturbing turn when some of these behaviors start to get violent and puts not only them, but also our two main protagonists in incredible danger. When we boil it all down, there's nothing more sweet in the world than the warmth your grandparents provide. So we not only take that away, but also make them the very source of what you should be afraid of. It can get surprisingly scary. However, I will admit, as well written as this plot is, the way it is executed is a little zany at times. Like, there is a scene where they're playing a game, and the grandma just randomly screams out, "Yahtzee!" in the most hammed up way possible. But that also gave it a kind of an unnerving feel to it as well. Their behavior was so unpredictable that I was constantly asking myself what they were going to do next, and actually found myself in suspense due to how unpredictable their nature got. The twist is also really good, since I truly would not have guessed it, and the way it all plays out just makes so much sense given the rest of the plot. I give plot a B+. Goofy at times, but the surprisingly scary moments involving the grandparents as well as the twist more than makes up for it. Next is acting. And it was alright. There wasn't anything really too groundbreaking, but it did manage to keep me invested and make me scared for our two protagonists. I personally think the acting of Olivia and Ed shined the most during the second half, because it really did help emphasize the weight of the situation they were in, and it especially made their characters easier to connect with, since they actually did feel genuine in some areas. They definitely helped to get across some lovable sibling rivalry as well. I give acting a B. Finally, directing. This is the first time M. Night has done a found footage movie from what I can tell, and honestly, it gets a lot of points from me just for being so different from other found footage films. Also, the way Shyamalan pulls off the execution is also impressive, because as I said before, the suspense is what this film has going for it, and the more the story unfolded, the more overwhelming it all got, because I did not know where Shyamalan was going to go with all this, and that is what kept me engaged. Shyamalan definitely did a good job with pacing as well, since it didn't take long for the mystery to really kick in. I give directing a B+. Overall, The Visit is a fun little film with some surprisingly good character moments. This is a film that will satisfy you if you're a fan of Shyamalan's more goofy work, like The Happening. This is for you because, there are some unintentionally funny scenes. But if you're a fan of his more acclaimed work, such as The Sixth Sense, I also recommend it. Also, the unintentionally funny scenes don't do a lot to distract from the tone of the film, and it still manages to convey a real sense of being unease throughout. The twist, as I said, is also really smart. I give The Visit a B+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and sub for more content.